weapon, that character is generally not considered to be the best.
Right.
Marckiemoo is playing a low defense, like Queen Eye is another one, where it's like, if you're slow, if you have less than 4 speed, you're immediately thrown into boom tier, right? And then on top of that, if you have low defense to boot, you kind of have a problem. And Jiro has a thing where it's like, he has low defense, but he hits like a truck, kind of like the Brawlhalla thing. And Scythe is a weapon that usually, oh my god,
yeah,
it usually has trouble knocking out, but Jiro circumvents that by having each individual hit so much harder.
Yeah, and Marckiemoo's whole game plan this entire tournament, I've seen quite a few Marckiemoo sets. When he gets you in the Scythe string, his like reads have just been so on point. He's making, you know, the best players in the world look like, you know, the people you run into online.
And with ease too, and the thing is, when I first got introduced to Marckiemoo, it was through his Mordex, which I think is a much more meta pick, but we're not seeing it. We're seeing the Jiro here, but I think a lot of it is probably for this sword. Just because sword, historically, and granted, this stat might be a little outdated, but I still believe it to be correct. I believe sword has won the most amount of Brawlhalla tournaments ever still.
Wow.
Now, granted, it's usually coupled with like another weapon that's strong in meta at that time.
Your string weapon and your sword weapon.
Exactly. Effectively, kind of, yeah. I mean, for example, Jaehyun wins BCX, great sword, and sword, right? And then we've had like Jalo win tournaments. It's going to be axe and sword. When it's Hattori, it's spear and sword. And so like the common denominator is there.
Yeah. And yeah, we haven't seen Marckiemoo pick cook just yet, and Raydish is doing a good job of shutting it down. Raydish, one of those players where like you have to play the Raydish game. You have to play at his pace a lot of times. So I wonder if Marckiemoo is going to be overwhelmed by that. He's like, oh, I want to play fast. I want to go zooms. But Raydish is like, nah. Here's this patient war play. You're gonna have to hold my strings.
And it's so weird because nice down sig from Raydish on the chase. It's so weird because Marckiemoo has gone through like some amazing players today, and I'd argue beating Lores means that like Raydish shouldn't be a problem in theory, right? But we all know that in competition, that's not how head-to-heads work. Sometimes you just kind of get like minced by someone, and hopefully you don't have a whole lot of opportunities to face people like this. The fact that Marckiemoo was able to do damage to South America is crazy to me. But then the other thing is like, Raydish is the only boots player, I think, really here today. There was a moment where like Sandstorm, that's unjumpable and guaranteed if they don't have a dodge.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Shoutouts to that. Is that D-Light NSIG?
D-Light side sig. Yeah, D-Light side sig.
Wow.
And that's the thing, right? We're talking about how Jiro hits like a truck. Jiro's side sig is a monster.
Okay.
It's a monster.
Wow, okay. Wait, big reversal opportunity, but unable to confirm.
Oh. Right back to the orb here. And like if you beat Raydish here, I'm pretty convinced that Marckiemoo could like beat anyone. I feel like that'll make him have gone up against just about every weapon that he needs to be able to beat in order to win this tournament, aside from maybe Greatsword. I don't know that Marckiemoo run into a Greatsword yet.
Yeah, and I mean this is very close. Marckiemoo playing it slow now, which is interesting. Oh my god, the weapon toss confirmed into the double Zair. No way. Wait, so much momentum. This is the Marckiemoo special.
Has to watch for the recovery here. Could get KO'd off the top. Not quite enough. Is Raydish going to chase? No, he ran out of options there. Goes for another recovery. But that's the thing. Low defense on Marckiemoo sidelight there is enough to KO only because Jiro has that low defense. Any other legend would have been able to survive that sidelight there. And that's why I'm like, dang, bro, like, you sure you don't want to play Mordex? Like, someone, but like, Marckiemoo's been doing it with the Jiro all day. Yeah. It's just scary in situations like that. And I think, like, that's where you feel it, right? You're like, man, like, oh, Marckiemoo is suddenly slowing down right now. And I'm like, yeah, I believe it because, one, Raydish loves to slow things down to a crawl. You know, partners with Megd, who's also known for slowing things down to a crawl. Yep. But on top of that, you're using a low defense legend, and so then when it comes to the final stock,
you're gonna get
like,
knocked out.
I gotta think about this a little more, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of like the double-edged sword a little bit, you know? Like, it's like playing Falco and getting onto your last stock against Marth. And like the Marth is at like, I don't know, like 120, and it's like, all right, like if I like land like kind of anything, or if I like laser forward tilt to go off stage, but like
I'm gonna get knocked out by a paper cut right now.
You get swap and then bang down throw, and you just lose your stock. It's kind of like that.
Down tilt. Oh, I didn't realize I would die at 10%. Yet here we are. Yeah, look at the. I mean, actually a lot more damage from Raydish. So Marckiemoo still taking that to pretty much like last stock close to last hit is pretty solid. And off the backs of some really good strings and signature callouts. So, yeah, I do think I can see why Marckiemoo did well against Lores, because the South America players, they play fast.
Yeah.
And Marckiemoo can outplay you at that game. But does he have a game plan for Raydish? We'll have to see in this game too.
And you're able to see the KO efficiency from Marckiemoo there, right? I mean, taking about 100 more damage than Raydish did on a low defense legend kind of speaks to like, all right, well, if you're able to take like the amount of damage that like most people on like 4+ defense legends are able to take, then yeah, I can see why you want to play a character like this, because you're getting so much KO efficiency. But then like, if you ever start to get snowballed or steamrolled, it's that much harder to make a comeback.
Okay, and Marckiemoo trying to get something started. Raydish with a lot of air anti-airs against Marckiemoo. They've been working a lot. Marckiemoo trying to hang out in those ranges where you can
KO?
Yeah. Low defense.
Low defense.
But Marckiemoo trying to hang out in those range where you can get like a scythe nair, something to set off the stage, and Raydish is just
like a truck. That was light orange. That was light orange. But Jiro's side signal just you in the face. It's crazy.
Oh my god. Marckiemoo all up about that high risk, high reward. Sure, he might get knocked out early, but he's gonna knock you out early.
I'm with it, man. I'm with it. You know, some people like I'm someone who likes a more savory kind of dish, but some people just like punch in the mouth. that is Marckiemoo.
Wait, is that just safe? Raydish just did a sing across the stage and did not get punished. I don't know if it's...
I mean, yeah, that's the thing about Raptor, right? We'll kind of just like hop on that bike, roll out like Akira, and then slide off, and it's like you can't punish it.
You can't punish it.
Oh my god, it's wild. It is so hard to punish.
All right, and Raydish with the patented ledge trap.
Oh, you're gone. That N-Sig is also criminal. Red Raptor, I mean, the last Sentai, the last Power Ranger, just has quite an arsenal of signatures to choose from, and that N-Sig carries you so far to the side before the final component.
Big strings.
Oh! He got clipped!
Oh
he
my
got
god.
clipped!
Oh. All right, yeah, we'll get the highlights. We'll get the highlights on that one. That was disgusting.
And we saw him try that before earlier, and Marckiemoo was just able to get away from it. But this time, because the thing is, right, you want to talk about low defense, you are not getting away. I mean,
okay, yeah, reading that and then calling out the drift there with the signature. Oh my god. Thank you, production. Brutal. And that's what Marckiemoo was doing to everybody else with Scythe. Just these long extended strings, these reads, these callouts. And it's crazy to see the same thing being done to him by Raydish.
Yeah, and Raydish, and that's the thing, like, because it's so weird with the way that orb combos. It can, like, nair you up while it's falling, and then chase you with more nairs, and then chase you with more nairs, and then, like, you know, follow you, maybe throw a recovery in there, but it just does such a good job of laddering you up that you're like trying to play this game of like, how do I get down around it? You fast fall into another nair, and it's like, God, this sucks.
Yeah.
And then like every Red Raptor's dream is to get that like awesome posed N-Sig right to end the game. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh gosh. And Raydish, I know Raydish is feeling like an absolute champ after. I'm like, was that the set? That wasn't the set, right?
That's 2-0.
Okay,
2-0. That's 2-0 Raydish.
It felt a little bit too like, you know.
I mean, winning a 2-0 like that, or getting up 2-0 like that feels so good. And it's definitely, I mean, so much mental to overcome if you're Marckiemoo.
I know. You got to take a pause, man. You just got hit by the Gurren Logon. You know, he's like, I'm going to pierce the heavens. And then just like, oh, man, yeah.
Man, game 3 going on here between Raydish and Marckiemoo. Such a good run from Marckiemoo. I mean, upsetting Lores.
What the heck?
But the switch.
Yeah,
wow.
I've never seen this one. And I know when Sparky was up here earlier, he told me that I think like the most played legends from Marckiemoo are at number 1, I think, was Mirage. Number 2, I got the dodge back. I don't know how we got the grounded dodge go down there. That was scary.
Raydish could have carried him to the blast.
100%.
Yeah.
He must have touched the floor at some point.
Okay. Raydish looking for the recoveries here. And I mean, Marckiemoo can probably compete with the neutral a little more with a weapon like bow. But yeah, let's see.
This one's gonna be scary. I don't know about this, oh, it's going to be tough. Weapon throw, forces you to go low. Unarmed recovery, you dodge up. Goes for the nair. Aggressive fight back to the stage from Marckiemoo. But this Kaya, I don't know about her. I don't know her. I don't know anything about her, actually. Does she even go here? Like, I've never seen this from Marckiemoo before.
Yeah, this has got to feel a little bad if you're Marckiemoo too. You got a character that has been working all tournament for you, and then Raydish just shuts it down. Good air recovery towards the end there.
We're going to see if Marckiemoo can do it, right? Because you have to make, not only have to win this game, you have to do the reverse 3-0, and this is an elimination side.
I think it's a wrap. I think it's a wrap.
I mean, watching the way Raidish is cooking right now, gotta be inclined to agree, but Marckiemoo might be able to do it. I don't want to count the young buck out yet, but at this point, you are 2 stocks away from having the end of your mid-season championship run. But that N6 is a great way to bring things back.
Yeah, just wake up N6. I
Get
like
brave.
it.
Yeah. We gotta do something.
Yeah, that's the please.
You know, for real, yeah. We can't go on any longer.
Oh my god. Raydish with so much pressure here. Oh, slide cancel.
Oh, that was a great chase dodge off of that. I was scared he's gonna go, like, miss the corner of the stage, but got it perfect. Oh, man. Oh, Marckiemoo should have done a falling nair there, but it's gonna be okay. Raydish is fishing. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a recovery, but even then, he's just gonna ride out. How do you punish it? He manages to get the sidelight in time and gets an N-sig to follow. It's so hard, but luckily, one of the best ranged weapons in the game, Bo able to catch up in time.
Yep.
Barely.
Barely. Oh my god. Raydish.
Oh, the down stick.
I feel like he got that read in the first game, right?
In the first game. It's so hard. Even this time, like, Marckiemoo actually took a different defensive option this time, but he still did up and away instead of just, like, I think straight away. And still, Raydish just got it.
And we're seeing, I mean, Marckiemoo's advantage was part of the reason he was able to beat Flores, but he's just been a disadvantage so much versus Raydish, and Raydish has been calling out pretty much all of his defensive options. Oh, long strings, almost getting a dodge.
He has no dodge.
Oh, wait.
Oh, did he touch? He touched.
Okay, Raydish with
another pogo. He didn't line it up, and he's late with the ground pound.
Raydish with scientific recovery. Just so smart there. That thing?
Nice.
Okay, that should be
the weapon throw was actually the perfect option there that he needed the first time when he got that gravity cancel side suit to get all the way. This time he recognized, no, I can't let him do that again. Stuffs the riding out on the motorcycle, and now Raish doesn't have a dodge ready to get back.
That's amazing. But Marckiemoo still has a mountain to climb here. A couple hits, and you're looking at knockout territory. Trying to read a dodge there, this Raydish, and now just leg traffic.
Oh, tries to go for the falling air, gets hit, had to go for falling side air there, maybe to stuff it out. But this is the tough part about fighting Raidish, is that all the weapons that Red Raptor has are just so fast frame data-wise that, like, you know, Brawlhalla is such a whip punish heavy game. This is 2 very difficult weapons to whip punish.
Okay. Yeah. Very smart dodge coming out towards the end by Raydish there. Raydish ending the Cinderella run at 3-0, but I mean, Marckiemoo, a crowd favorite. I know I was very excited whenever I saw them on stream this weekend. So yeah, shout out to them, just doing an amazing job.
It's so wild how brackets work, you know, because it's like, if